The CEO, he joins me from Dubai. When I read the announcement this morning, sir, and I saw what you're the founder coming back and great enthusiasm for a venture capital arm around crypto, I thought, what is he seeing that I'm not? Please explain.
Sure. This is really the best time to invest in the industry. We did this 4 years ago when during the bottom of the bear market on the last cycle. It worked out fantastically well. So we invested a couple $100 million, depending on how you count the crypto prices over time. And now our portfolio is $7 billion. So it's one of the best performing asset funds ever, I think. And we want to do that again. So I actually think the best investments are done in the bear markets.
Oh, totally. Absolutely, nobody would disagree, providing, pardon the phrase, you have the guts and the courage to make those investments during the bear market.
It's not so much guts. I mean, there are people who don't understand this industry that think it's just going to disappear. But for people who understand this industry in a lot of depth, this technology is not going away. This is a new technology innovation, and this is just like the internet, only bigger. So once you understand that, there will be ups and downs in the industry. And but for equity VC long-term investment, we think this bear markets are the best. And then in bull markets, everything's overpriced. People have a lot of cash flowing around. They're a little bit arrogant. But now most projects that are still going are very humble, and we think this is really an opportunity.
I don't doubt for a second the validity of crypto as an important part of future finance. What I question with you now is if you like, the regulatory framework, getting rid of the gangsters, the hucksters, the Wild West, so that it plays its proper part. Now, we heard this from the Fed governor only a few weeks ago, talking about systemic risk of crypto, which is not there yet. So how do you get to a position where crypto is respectable?
I think it just takes time. A lot of people in the industry are working very hard at it. We are like that too. So we work very closely with the regulators to shape the regulatory frameworks for this industry in all different parts of the world. We work with law enforcement. We work with other government entities. We educate the consumer, the users, and the technology is still pretty nascent. So there is there are issues, but the internet still have issues. We spent 45 minutes before we came onto the program with microphone issues. So technology evolves.
Right. So what's the one thing you want to see? Bearing in mind, you've just brought somebody in and you've beefed up your venture capital arm and you've got billions at your disposal of assets under management. What's the one change that you believe needs to happen, the practical change that needs to happen?
I think there's really two fronts, not just one. I think on the one side, we really need to work closely with regulators to shape the regulations positively for this industry. There's a lot of misunderstanding. There's a lot of misconceptions about this industry. They are very good players in this industry, still trying to work very hard to shape this industry. The second part is really just making the products more user-friendly. Today, it's quite difficult for a normal user, a normal person. If you're not a techie, it's quite difficult for you to secure your crypto yourself. We need to make that easy and secure. So we still need to develop a lot of the tools for that.
That's important things. Thank you, sir. Grateful that you join us tonight. And also the regulatory issues, the different countries. I mean, you've had your own problems, of course, between the UK and the US, and where one person has one account in one place that's now gotten an account in another. Can these sort of issues be resolved easily?
Absolutely. So I think we had some issues before, but we had some frictions with regulators before. But over the last 6 months or 8 months or so, we have gotten licenses in France, Italy, Spain, Dubai, Bahrain, Abu Dhabi, and we also have 45 state licenses in the United States, Binance US. So and 5 or 6 of them were obtained in the last 6 months. So we're making progress. Yeah, it's not easy, but progress is being made.
I like that. Not easy, but progress. If we can all live with that in most ways of life. Thank you, sir. Grateful to have you with us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll